Is it safe?
Yes. The chamber has been sealed.
Where are the others?
The Brotherhood has fallen, Astrum. We are all that remains.
My God. If we die, then...
Hurry. They're getting closer.
Lena, I know I've said this before, but thank you so much for letting us in here, helping us through the material. It's been utterly fascinating.
I'm happy to do it, Doctor. I'm sorry this information is so scattered. I'm afraid we're working on so many projects at once. Reference materials tend to get misplaced.
Of course. I get that.
What is going on here?
Just having a little fun, McKay.
Can we get back to work now?
I just don't see how running through history books is gonna find us our ZPM.
Really? See this? This is a charcoal rubbing, taken from an ancient temple built about the time Weir's list was written. Notice anything familiar? It's a ZPM. Look, we are close, closer than we have ever been before. Now, there may very well be hundreds of zero-point modules hidden in this galaxy, but the only one we are remotely sure of is here. Here. Now, if you ever want to go home, if you ever want to protect Atlantis from the Wraith, we need to find this.
Do they have any idea what the ZPM could be?
Now, according to legend, an ancient from Atlantis came through the Stargate and entrusted a sect of Sudarian priests with a rare treasure, or potentia, as they called it. This Lantean told them to keep it hidden from the Wraith at all costs. Now, the Sudarian people worshipped the ancients and considered the potentia their most sacred artifact. Now, predictably, they did exactly as the ancient requested.
The potentia being...
The ZPM.
So they wouldn't have used it?
From what I can tell, they only brought it out of hiding to be displayed on high holidays. I'd be surprised if they even knew it could be used, and that is good news.
If they didn't know how to use it, chances are it's still completely full.
The bad news, however, is that after 10,000 years of Wraith culling, Sudarian society is essentially extinct. I mean, the planet's inhabitants are only at a Renaissance level of development. But with the help of some of our gear, I really think they can make some headway.
All right. I'm sold. Major, take your team back to Dagon. See if you can get us a ticket home.
Still pain you?
Leave us. What do you have for me?
The Atlanteans have returned to Dagon.
You're sure?
Oh, yes. Our operative just checked in. It's only been 12 hours since they left. They must be getting close to it.
Do we have any idea what it is yet?
We know a little more. Many off-world spies have been keeping a close eye on the Atlantean teams from afar. But this is the first planet we've managed to get this close to them. They're looking for Atlantean-era power source.
Is Chief Collins sending a team?
Not yet. His priorities are elsewhere. Even if he was, he would never send you.
The last thing the Atlanteans need is more power. Get me on that planet, with or without Collins' blessing.
I don't know what happened. It just stopped working. I got some of the functionality back. It still isn't doing everything it used to.
Yes, well, maybe if people stop insisting on having food and liquid in such close proximity to the 10,000-year-old equipment.
Hey, we're very careful. We're not the problem here.
Yes, uh-huh. What did you touch?
Nothing. I didn't touch anything.
Сейчас, чема, hercema nemůžu dělat. What? And why is it? What is this?
I didn't know we had these space sensors.
Yes, well, no one did. From what I can tell, they've been running silently in background along with our other primary systems.
In the background?
Yes.
So why the sudden leap to the foreground?
Excellent question.
We don't have an answer for that yet, do we?
Not as of yet, no.
Okay, well, keep me in the loop.
You are the loop.
Isn't that a nice thing to say? You're more than welcome to continue walking with me, but if there's something you need to do...
Yes. Yes.
They called themselves the Quindosum, a brotherhood of 15 monks whose sole occupation was to keep the Potentia, or ZPM, safe.
It's fascinating.
Yes. Fascinating.
Please go on.
The Brotherhood of the 15 consisted of a master handler, 5 protectors, and 9 stone carriers. Their greatest fear was that the entire Brotherhood might one day be called by the Wraith, which would result in the ZPM going missing forever. Missing, yes, but it would not fall into your enemy hands. They were entrusted with the ZPM. Their hope was that one day the Lantians would return to reclaim it and reward the Sudarian people for completing their task.
So they left hints, clues, should the Brotherhood be destroyed.
That's right. The priests created 9 stone markers that, when united, are supposed to reveal the final resting place of the Quindosum's protected treasure. So far, we've only found 3. The etching on the rocks involve many lines and dots. We think it's a map.
Amazing.
It is, actually. This looks like an ancient numbering system.
That's what we thought. From what we can tell, they're numbers 3, 6, and 7.
Excellent work. I mean, seriously, I'm very impressed here.
It's very kind of you, Doctor.
Where did you find them?
This building used to be their monastery, actually. We pieced together some of the information we found here and tracked down the number 6 and 7 stones. We found the number 3 stone on an unrelated dig just last week.
So if we find the stones, we find the map.
Yes, exactly.
You see this?
Part of the design?
I don't think anything on these stones is there just for aesthetics. Here. Yeah. Each of the stones has a different part of the grid embossed.
Signifying where its correct placing should be in the final configurations.
Exactly.
So what?
So what? Do you have a map? Okay, where did you find them?
We found the 7 stone here, 6 stone here, and most recently we stumbled on the number 3 stone here.
You have no idea how lucky a find that was.
I see it. Doctor, I am not sure.
They're buried in a grid. Look, we couldn't have done this without the number 3 stone. That, along with the number 7 stone, give us 2 diagonally opposed corners. From that, you can extrapolate exactly how big the grid is, and therefore where each of the other stones should be buried.
All right. Split up 2 teams. Let's start digging.
You think they'll find it?
Many people from many worlds have come to find the lost treasure of